Hello, everyone. This is Addie, and on behalf of QA Testing Tools, I welcome you all to yet another enlightening conversation with Gil Bloom, founder and CEO at Testuff. As you all know, QA Testing Tools is a unique platform for all you test lovers out there and puts in constant effort to give you in-depth knowledge about testing tools and test management solutions. As a part of our Quick QA Byte series, our mission is to empower testers by uncovering the potential vested within these solutions. Continuing on the same path today, we welcome Mr. Gil Bloom to give us a brief perspective about their flagship product, Testuff. Thank you for being with us, Gil.
Thank you, Adi. I'm glad to be part of this great interview series.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to have you with us. And without further ado, let's dig right into it. Well, I'm certain we might agree that test management applications revolve around the issues of functionality, integration, and interface. It can be web or mobile. Keeping that in mind, which purposes does Testuff fulfill? And with so many test management solutions out there, what makes your solution so special?
Well, Adi, I would say that we've tried in all 8 years that we've been operating to try and do two things that might sound a bit far from one another, but I think we found a cool way to make them work together. On one hand, to be a simple solution, to be very easy to use for the end user, the tester, who is always on our thoughts, and that's how we develop our system. And on the other hand, not give up on any feature or any capability that the tester and the testing manager would expect from a test management. And I think we did quite a good job, if I can say, where we managed to not only include so many maybe obvious features and capabilities, but also some industry unique ones on our system, and still keep it very easy, very simple to use. There's no long learning curve. There's no need for manual reading or anything like that. So that's one main thing that we think we differentiate ourselves from other solutions.
I completely agree with that. And is the system only for test management, or are there any other purposes that Testuff can fulfill as well?
Well, I would say that first and most, it is a test management solution. We made a very long trip along the road of making it a better and better, and in our view, of course, the best now test management tool. That said, we do have requirement and defect modules that can be used together with the test management. And the test management, of course, includes anything you would expect, creating and inputting tests into the test repository, which we're seeing now, being able to plan your cycles and assigning your tests to the different testers in your group. And as I mentioned, of course, reporting and managing the defects found, and being able to look at the requirements coverage as done and as tests were created from. We do have in Testuff today some other testing services. One to mention would be the load testing that we offer. It's quite new. It's being very popular now, and we do plan on adding some new cool testing services around the test management.
All right, great. So Testuff is not just limited to test management. It goes further and beyond than its capabilities and can help people in a lot of different ways. Well, thank you for that. And if you would shed some light on the integration of Testuff with defect tracking systems or requirement tracking systems, that would help our testers listening to this interview as well.
Yes, sure. This is something we. It's a very good question. Something we have put a lot of effort in creating real integration with other tools. It's mainly bug trackers, which go side by side usually with the test management. But it's not limited only to bug trackers. We also integrate with any automation tool and can accept test automation results into Testuff, also to requirement tools and other. The backtrackers we support today are many. I would say almost all of them in the market people can imagine. I would take one as an example, popular one like Jira, a backtracker. Which many of our users use as their defect tracking system. The integration with the Testuff is very easy to set up, but after that easy steps were taken, the integration itself is quite extensive and comprehensive. You can not only report defects automatically to your tracker, Jira in this case, but you can also receive back data, for example, updates on the status of the defects. You can close defects directly from Jira in Testuff, and data goes back and forth between the two systems, which is quite unique, I would say, in the test management solutions out there, where usually the integration is, best case, I would say, one-sided.
Absolutely, absolutely correct. So integration is one interface. There are many systems fail or are still struggling to cope up with. And also I see that you have an API option. Can you let us know how does it work? And is it only for the SOAP clients?
No, it will work for any of our users. The API is a REST API. It's open for any customer who has a Testuff account and can be used for different purposes. I've mentioned before our integration with automation tool, which is based on our open API. But we have groups that take advantage of the API, for example, for retrieving data from their accounts and generating custom reports that they need. If the many reports in Testuff are not enough for them. Updating other information directly through the API within Testuff. So the API is a great tool for anyone who knows how to take advantage of it.
Absolutely. Thank you for that as well. And could you just give us a brief idea about how would companies who are located worldwide can use Testuff? I understand that it's a SaaS platform, so it should have that capability. But today, when teams are located all across the world, they are looking for test management solutions that support their efforts. So how is Testuff helping such kind of teams?
Well, we in several ways. First of all, we see that what you mentioned is a very correct observation, and it's becoming more and more so. We have groups that are located in different countries, different continents. Many testing groups are located in Asia or East Europe. And developers in other countries. So that's an important option that testing groups are looking for. And we do support that by offering, today is already 10 data centers around the world that we manage. So servers are located next to the group, making the performance of the account better. Of course, being SaaS, software as a service, helps, and you can access your data from anywhere. It's always accessing our servers. And today we offer also not only one solution, but two solutions to work with Testuff. One is the desktop client, where you can install a solution on your computer and work with it, again, going to our servers, transfer, or you can use the web solution, which we're seeing right now, and can work with it with your browser and on any device, be it tablets or mobile, and any other device that can work with the internet. So groups around the world can work together, seeing the same data on the same account, working with the same servers, just accessing them probably on different time zones and from different locations.
Well, good to know that it supports mobile as well as tablet devices. You know, everything is going mobile these days. So, I also wanted to know, Gil, if you can let us know what is your future insight into the product. So, people or companies who are already using Testa, what else can they expect in the future?
Well, we have so many. I would mention a few. Like I mentioned before, we started with new services around the testing area. One I showed is the load testing, but we do have plans to add the other services around testing and to help groups have a more complete view of their testing parts, not only functional and not only UI and not only the automation part, which we also manage as mentioned, but also performance testing and other areas of testing that would complete the whole testing needs of a software development project. We also, on a few weeks from launching a localization for our web solution. So what we're seeing now will be available in quite a few languages for people who prefer working in their own language, be it German, French, Spanish, or other languages. We will be offering that for them, and anyone can easily switch between languages and work in his own comfortable zone.
Well, I appreciate all those efforts. Language support is something that's very intuitive and can help a lot of people across the world. And I also see that Testuff is not just a test management solution, what people can think of. Thank you for sharing your insights about the product, what you think about it, and how it can help our testers gain more expertise in the area that they're performing. Thank you for chatting with us today, Gail.
Thank you very much, Adi. It was my pleasure.
My pleasure too. So this was Mr. Gil Bloom, founder and CEO of Testuff. I'm certain that the series will help young testers understand the tools they have in hand and would be able to make the best use out of it. We look forward to your suggestions. Please feel free to share, email, or post comments in our community. On that note, this is Addie signing off for QA Testing Tools. Until next time. Till then, keep testing and stay blessed.